Hey dudes, it's beginning of December, it's 18 degrees outside, it's super warm, so we're just gonna chill outside today.
If it wasn't for you, things that you do, I would be away. If it wasn't for you, things that you do, I would be away.
So I realized that since we moved to Malta, I haven't taken this big camera out for some vlogs, so I decided that in today's video I'm gonna take this big camera out for a walk. I'll also take my Google Pixel 2, which is my main camera for now, and I'm just gonna test between them, test them both out, take some videos, take some photos, see how they compare, and just gonna see what's my user experience as a creator or whatever you want to call it. Alright, so that's what's happening today.
If it wasn't for you, things that you do, I would be away. If it wasn't for you, things that you do, I would be away.
Both of these cameras have different advantages and disadvantages, and that's what I'm gonna explore today in this video. I mean, without even testing and seeing the footage on the computer, I can already say that this camera is going to be a lot shakier and the video is not going to be as steady as the Google Pixel 2, because this camera or the lens, none of them have image stabilization built in. So in the previous video I did say that we're gonna go to the Victorian era baths, and we never got to go because it just started raining like crazy. So in today's video we're gonna go there. There's not gonna be any rain. The winds are very light, so I think it's a perfect day to fly the drone.
Things that you do, I would be away. If it wasn't for you, things that you do.
And just so you know, all the photos that I will take will be taken with automatical settings, just to keep things simple today. And obviously my DSLR has a lot more settings, so it's not exactly fair, but like just point and shoot style photos is what I'm looking at today.
If it wasn't for you, things that you do, I would be away. If it wasn't for you, things that you do, I would be away. Wasn't you, I would be away.
Okay, so one advantage for the Canon 60D, I cannot take any time lapses with this phone unless I have equipment to put it straight down. So if I want to take a time lapse anywhere, for example of that ship coming over, I cannot do it just because I have nowhere to put this phone. And at least my iPhone 5 used to sit naturally on the floor if you would put it like that, but this guy just doesn't sit on the floor, so no time lapses without any other additional equipment. I got the time lapse that I wanted, so let's start moving towards those Victorian era baths that I'm so famously talking about.
If it wasn't for you, things that you do, I would be away. If it wasn't for you, things that you do, I would be away. If it wasn't for you, things that you do, I would be away. If it wasn't for you, things that you do, I would be
Okay, so we have arrived to the right destination. Now we just have to find our way down there. So we have to get past that place because that's where the most beautiful part of the baths are, so that's where we're gonna fly. So let's go. I mean, don't get me wrong, this whole place is absolutely gorgeous and I can't believe that this place exists, but people living in Malta, you guys are super lucky. Then again, I am as well now because I live here. Look at this tiny bridge that I have to walk over, and look at this.
If it wasn't for you,
So these are the bats that I was talking about. Look at them. Isn't this insane? So let's find a good spot and fly the drone a little bit so you can see how they actually look.
If it wasn't for you, things that you do, I would be aware. If it wasn't for you, things that you do, I would be aware. If it wasn't for you, things that you do, I would be aware. If it wasn't for you, things that you do, I would be aware.
Alright, I had a really good flight. I'm super satisfied with what I got. Hopefully the waves are not making a bad noise here. Anyways, the drone battery is dead and I think my battery is running low as well, which means that I want to have some food at the moment. So we might take a few more pictures, but mostly we're just heading home now and we're gonna walk through the same route, so I don't know if we're gonna find anything interesting, but if I will, then we'll take photos or videos. But yeah, I'm super satisfied about today, and we actually finally made it to the bat, so that's kind of cool. And if you don't have a drone with you, you can see a pretty similar view from up here. Not as cool though. I'm kind of curious how the sound is gonna sound from the DSLR, because I'm just kind of used to the smartphone sound, but my Canon 60D has a Rode mic mounted on, so it should sound a little bit better. So a bit curious if I can feel the difference, if you guys can feel the difference. So yeah, hopefully my Pixel microphone is good enough and the sound is good enough for you guys, but I think so at least. But we'll see the main difference when we have these two clips together. Alright, I'm filming this part only to see the comparison with the microphones, but I just wanted to say that I'm really happy that I decided to go outside, because I can't believe that this is the weather in December. It's so good. It's warm, but there's slight wind, so you're not too hot. But yeah, I can't believe this is my new winter season, and I'm absolutely loving it.
Things that you do, I would be aware. If it wasn't for you, things that you do, I would be aware. If it wasn't for you.
I mean, one clear disadvantage for the Canon 60D is that it weighs a ton, and I don't think you need to be a genius to understand that. But it is a lot easier to hold, even though it's super heavy. Canon 60D films in Full HD, but the Google Pixel 2 has a 4K camera, so to keep things in some level fair, I'm just gonna downgrade the 4K footage into Full HD. So that's not one thing that I need to compare, because that's quite obvious. Even though the Google Pixel 2 has a better resolution video, the Canon 60D has a better sensor for photography, so I definitely enjoy the photos taken with this DSLR better than my phone. But then again, the phone's always a lot more convenient, and there's totally nothing wrong with the Google Pixel 2 camera. It's actually really good to any phone camera that I've ever used, but yeah, I still prefer the photos taken with the DSLR.
That you do, I would be aware. If it wasn't for you.
It feels like I've been outside for the whole day, but I'm actually been outside for maybe max 2 hours.
That you do, I would be aware. If it wasn't for you.
Okay, I think I got all the footage and all the photos that I wanted to take, just to have good enough of comparison. Now we're just gonna go home. I'm gonna look at all the footage, all the photos that I took, analyze them, see what I liked more, and yeah, the video will continue from there. Okay, so I have edited the whole thing looked through all the photos, all the videos, and these are my final thoughts. First of all, in the video I did say that I do prefer the photos taken by the DSLR more than the Pixel photos, but now going through and scrolling through all the comparisons, you can actually see that the Pixel 2 outperformed almost every single picture taken by the DSLR. If we're using the automatical settings, that is. Now it is true that with manual settings the Canon 60D would be better because you can adjust every little thing until the picture looks the way you want to, but with auto settings the Google Pixel did a really great job. I'm super surprised. The next thing is the audio quality, and to be honest I didn't see much of a difference between both of them, but if you did, let me know in the comments. As I mentioned in the video before, the Canon 60D doesn't have any stabilization built in, so the videos were super shaky, and obviously you could see that the Google Pixel videos were super smooth in comparison to the Canon 60D. But I did not use any plugins, I didn't smooth anything out, I just showed it the way it actually is so that you can have an actual perspective of it. Another thing that the Canon 60D doesn't have is autofocusing when filming. So before every video I took, I had to focus, and then whatever happened, happened. And whilst the Google Pixel 2 focuses in real time, obviously all the videos are a lot sharper and everything is in focus. So a lot of videos might have been out of focus if I'm moving the camera around. The battery did perform better on the Canon 60D because I did use both of the cameras a lot throughout the day, and when I came home the Google Pixel battery was already dying, but my Canon 60D battery was still full with 3 bars, so the battery is better on Canon 60D. So overall, I do enjoy using my Google Pixel 2 more for these daily vlogs. There's a lot more functions that I didn't talk about, like the 4K camera. You can film Full HD videos in slow motion, the size and the weight of it, and it has unlimited cloud storage, which is amazing. But I still find a lot of uses for my Canon 60D. For example, I'm filming this video right now with the Canon 60D because it has the flip screen so I can see what I'm actually filming, and I use it for my portrait photography. So yeah, it's not like I'm not using this camera at all anymore. It would be interesting to compare my phone camera with something more modern like a mirrorless 4K camera. I just don't have one, so this is the video you guys get. Alright, so this is the end of the video. This was my experience, this was my review or whatever, and if you like the video, you can leave a like. If you want to see more videos of me or more videos of Malta, you can subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!